Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams.
Happy Friday! Today's October 26th. I'm Leslie.
And I'm Alexis.
And welcome to today's news.
Hey, Halloween is around the corner and we got a great show headed towards you guys. But first, let's get it started today with a message from our principal.
Good morning and happy Friday, Val Verde and Student Success Academy. I hope you had a great week. Can you believe we're already at the tail end of October? It's crazy. Time's flying. Staff and students, I just want to say thank you and great job at promoting the positive environment that we have here. We have many guests from other school districts and schools that pop in, and they always have positive things to say about what they see here. Student activity and staff interaction, I can't say enough. Keep up the good work. And being a part of the culture means getting involved, folks. That means, getting plugged into some of our cool clubs and programs that we have that give us the opportunity to connect with like-minded students. And okay, now for more serious things. This thing called FAFSA, Financial Aid Application. It is a must, folks. Seniors, we need you to work with your advisors to get this work done because you don't graduate if you don't get it done. Also, community service. Believe it or not, we have October grads who are still here this quarter because they did not finish their community service. Don't be one of them come May. Get your stuff done. Okay, folks, that's it for me. Remember, do your part to make this world a better place for you and everyone else around you. Have a safe and restful weekend. Bye-bye now.
Thank you, Mr. Coelho. Hey, Knights, here's a shout out for October Student of the Month. We would like to give a shout out to Destiny Garcia for Morena Valley Student of the Month. Congratulations. Also, we have Val Verde High School students Abilio Rocha and Emilio Fonseca and SSA student Miguel Avila who received the Superintendent Award for October. A big congratulations to all of you. Now here's Mr. McCarrick, who is our school counselor with more important info for you.
Good morning, Val Verde High Knights. Welcome back. I know we've had 2 weeks of school already. Hopefully everything's going well for you in all your classes. Just in case you have any questions or have any concerns about your class schedule, make sure you tell your second period teacher to email me. And once I get those emails, I'll be calling in to address any questions you have. Now, the message I have this morning are for my seniors that need extra classes on the side. The first thing I want to announce is that next week we will be starting our credit recovery meeting so that you can get extra credit for graduation either for this quarter if you need one class extra to graduate or to be a May grad with help. So if you're a kid who needs credit recovery for either of those two reasons, you will have a meeting with me next week to talk about how credit recovery starts. Now, the other thing we're having are English 4 independent study classes at home for the kids who want to return to Rancho Citrus Orange Vista. We will also have a meeting for that next week. So if you're a senior that can get to 190 credits by December and want to go back to Rancho Citrus Orange Vista, look out for a meeting with us next week with myself and Mr. Woodward and Mr. Quillo regarding how to do independent studies for English 4. Now, if you have not spoken to me recently and you would like to go back to Rancho Citrus and Orange Vista, make sure you have your teachers email me as well so that I can check you out, put you on my list, and bring you as part of the meeting if you want to go back. Now again, if you have any questions about wanting to see me about class schedules, just have your teachers email me and I'll make sure to pull you in. Have a great weekend, guys.
Thank you, Mr. McCarrick. Seniors, you must get your cap and gowns to walk in a school's graduation ceremony in May. So start thinking about getting your cap and gowns now, especially for those who are graduating early this quarter or next quarter from Val. Now here's this week's fun facts with Windex.
Hey Knights, welcome to Fun Facts O Index. I'm here with this week's Fun Facts. Number 1, Halloween is more Irish than St. Patrick's Day. Halloween's origins come from a Celtic festival from the dead called Samhain. Celts believe the ghosts of the dead roamed Earth on this holiday. Number 2, jack-o'-lanterns were once made out of turnips, beets, and potatoes, not pumpkins. Ancient Celtic cultures in Ireland carved turnips on Halloween and placed embers in them so to ward off the evil spirits. Number 3, Halloween celebrations in Hong Kong are known as Yulan, the festival of hungry ghosts, during which fires are lit and food or gifts are offered to angry ghosts who might be looking for revenge. Number 4, in a few American towns, Halloween was originally referred to as Cabbage Night. This came from a Scottish fortune-telling game where girls used cabbages to predict information about their future husbands. That's it for this week, Knights. Always remember to have a good day and keep drinking your vegan water. Hey! Yo!
Thanks, Index. Attention seniors, ASB has scheduled college site visits. One is scheduled for Mount San Jacinto on Tuesday, November 6th, and Riverside Community College on Friday, November 30th. Remember, seniors, taking a site visit is part of your senior requirements, so make sure you're signed up with your second period senior advisor. Now let's see what's happening with Marcel. Take it away, Mouse.
Yo, what's happening, guys? I'm Marcel, here to show you what's happening outside of Val Verde. Today I'm going to talk about a hair-raising movie coming out to theaters on October 19th this year. Halloween, and I'm not talking about the 1978 Halloween movie. I'm talking about the 11th installment in the Halloween franchise directed by David Gordon. After narrowly escaping his killing spree on Halloween night decades ago, played by Jamie Lee Curtis is back 40 years later to come face to face with Michael Myers himself for a final showdown on Halloween night. Locked in an institution, Myers manages to escape when his bus transfer goes horribly wrong. Laurie is now back to take him on a final fight against Michael Myers to put him to an end. Halloween is rated R, so only 17 years or older can see this thriller. Don't get too scared. This has been What's Happening. I'm Marcel. See you next week.
He spent the last 40 years in captivity. Hello, Michael. I have something you might like to see.
Everyone in my family turns into a nutcase this time of year. Yeah, I mean, your grandmother is Laurie Strode. She was almost murdered.
Wasn't it her brother who murdered all those babysitters?
No, it was not her brother. That's something that people made up.
Do you know that I pray every night that he would escape?
What the hell did you do that for?
So I can kill him.
Dad, look out!
The bus crashed.
Mom, what bus crashed?
Michael escaped.
Excuse me, somebody's in here.
Hello?
He's waited for this night. He's waited for me. I've waited for him.
Get out! Go home! Get inside!
You don't believe in the boogeyman?
He's here!
Michael! You should.
Can you close the closet door?
Thank you, Mouse. Now here's Alexis with some more important school news.
Thank you, Leslie. Remember, Knights, next week is Red Ribbon starting this Monday, October 29th. Wear your red ribbons. Tuesday, October 30th, it's Wear Your Red and Black Day. Wednesday, October 31st, it's Costume Day. Wear your Halloween costumes, but make sure they're school appropriate and follow our school rules. Thursday, November 1st, it's Mix and Match Sock Day. And Friday, November 2nd, it's Pajama Day. So wear those pajamas and just make sure they are school appropriate. We have some more reminders, but first, let's go to our shout-out segment.
Hi Knights, my name is Marcel, and here is this week's shout-outs. The first one comes from Miss Jones. She would like to give a shout-out to the staff because the welcome and friendliness here has been amazing. This is my first year here, and it has been terrific. Thanks to all of you for being the great staff you are. Karine Sokol would like to shout out Mr. Howyen because he is super fun and can be a butthead sometimes, but he is good. David Kovarubis would like to shout out Miss Uribe because she's a really nice and caring and she's very motivational. Asante Dunn would like to shout out Elijah Shorty Barstow because shout out to you, my boy. I met you my freshman year. We had our ups and downs, but we been cool ever since, and you never switched up or changed on me, bro. Carla Padilla would like to shout out Miguel Quiones because he has helped me in all aspects since I arrived from Mexico. He changed all my life. Christopher Marino would like to shout out Juan Rivez for being the homie. Shouts to you, Juan. Big shout out also to all those people outside of school that were unable to mention. We're so glad that you have a great support system and that some of you felt compelled to shout them out. Want to shout out a friend, teacher, or staff? Ask your advisory teacher for the link or scan the QR code. Have a good day, Knights. I'm Marcel. See you next week.
Great shout-outs. We would like to thank Mrs. Uribe who put this segment together. Now again, here is another reminder. Students who ride the RTA buses need to follow the school rules. No fighting, smoking, or getting into trouble. Remember, you can be suspended by breaking the rules, or RTA has the right to ban you from riding the buses. So please follow the rules if you are taking public transportation. Now let's go to Jam Out Times segment with Showcasing Jose.
Hey guys, this is Leslie with Jam Out Times. Today's segment is on Ariel Camacho. Jose Ariel Camacho Barraza was born on July 8th of 1992 in Guamuchil, Sinaloa. He was recognized for his unique style of singing and his talent while playing his requinto. He was a leader of Ariel Camacho y los Plebes del Rancho. He was signed on Fidel Records. He started singing at the age of 12 in Angostura, Sinaloa. When he was in middle school, he met Cesar Ivan Sanchez, who played guitar and did backup vocals. His first concert was held in Tijuana, in which he played for more than 40,000 people. He decided to form a band in the start of 2013. His band, Ariel Camacho y los Plebes del Rancho. Camacho was a lead singer and played lead guitar in the band. Among their most successful songs were Hablemos, Te Metiste, El Karma, and Rey de Corazones. He was later nicknamed El Rey de Corazones, a song that quickly made his group known through social media. Sadly, on February 25th of 2015, Camacho and 3 other people were in a car accident on the road from Angostura, Sinaloa. Camacho was returning from a performance at the music festival. Camacho and 2 others died, and 1 person was severely injured. They were riding in a 1994 Honda Accord when Camacho lost control. He was barely 22 when he passed away. Well, that was it for this week's Jam Out Times. Thanks for watching in.
Great segment, guys. Too bad he died so young. A quick shout out to Val's movie class who will be honored at the City of Paris Mayor Proclamation Ceremony this Tuesday for their national and global award-winning video, Stitched Love. If you ever wanted to watch their award-winning film, go to YouTube and type in Stitched Love.
Hey Knights, have a safe and happy Halloween. Make sure to take your little brothers and sisters candies before you eat them.
But before we say goodbye, here's the joke of the week.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the
Joke of the Week with your host, Ben and
Miguel. Thank you. The joke of the week is, what plants like Halloween the most? Bamboo. Happy Halloween.
Well, that's it for today's news show.
Remember, the Nightline News will be shown every Friday during your advisory period, and like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, VVUSD Teen Vision. I'm Alexis.
And I'm Leslie, and we'll see you next week.
We're signing out, so until next time, same night time,
and the same night channel.
Bye.